Seniors, top 5 magnesium-rich foods to prevent leg cramps. Noticeable results in 7 days. Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night by a stabbing cramp in your leg so intense it feels like your calf muscle has turned to stone? If you're over 60, you know these nighttime leg cramps aren't just uncomfortable, they can steal your sleep, drain your energy, and leave your legs feeling weaker the next morning. But here's the truth most seniors don't hear from their doctors. Those cramps may be your body's desperate cry for magnesium. And the older we get, the more likely we are to be deficient even if we think we're eating well. Magnesium is vital for keeping your muscles relaxed, supporting strong circulation, and calming your nervous system for restful sleep. But starting around age 60, our bodies naturally absorb less of it, and that's when cramps, fatigue, and even balance problems begin to sneak in. The good news? You don't need fancy supplements or prescriptions. In fact, some of the most effective magnesium-rich foods are probably in your grocery store right now, and when eaten the right way, they can help your body absorb far more magnesium than a pill ever could. In today's video, I'll walk you through the top 5 foods rich in magnesium that help eliminate leg cramps, improve blood flow, strengthen muscles, and even help you sleep more deeply starting in as little as 7 days. These aren't exotic or hard to find. And near the end of the video, I'll also share one simple evening habit that could stop cramps before they even start, something you can try tonight. So if you're ready to wake up feeling stronger, steadier, and more rested, stick with me. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to eat and how to prepare it for the best results. But first, tell me in the comments, have you ever struggled with nighttime cramps or morning leg tightness? I'd love to hear your experience. Your story might inspire someone else to take their first step toward better health. And of course, if this video speaks to you, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Don't forget to hit subscribe and tap the bell icon so you never miss another science-backed tip here at Forever Health 247, where we help seniors stay strong, active, and independent naturally. Now let's dive into the top 5 magnesium-rich foods that can start relieving leg cramps in just 7 days. Let's begin with the first powerful food, a leafy green that often goes unnoticed in the grocery aisle, but holds remarkable benefits for aging muscles. That food is spinach. While it may seem ordinary, spinach is one of the most effective natural remedies for nighttime leg cramps, stiffness, and fatigue, especially in older adults. What makes it special? It's packed with magnesium, a mineral many seniors are silently lacking. In fact, research shows that nearly 80% of people over 60 don't get enough magnesium each day. This quiet deficiency is a major reason why your calves might cramp up suddenly at night, or why you wake up feeling tense, tired, or unsteady. It can even increase your risk of falls, high blood pressure, and heart rhythm problems over time. But the good news? When prepared properly, spinach can quickly help restore your magnesium levels and ease those nagging leg symptoms. Here's where many people go wrong. Boiling spinach in lots of water or microwaving it too long can destroy up to 60% of its key nutrients. Instead, lightly steam the leaves for no more than 5 minutes. This keeps the magnesium locked in. Then, drizzle a tablespoon of cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil over the top. Why? Healthy fats help transport magnesium across your gut lining so your body actually absorbs it. Want an even bigger boost? Add a splash of fresh lemon juice. The vitamin C not only brightens the flavor, it also triples magnesium absorption. To see how powerful this simple routine can be, meet Raymond Carter, a 74-year-old former mechanic from Texas. For years, Raymond would toss and turn at night, waking up with painful cramps in his lower legs. He tried massage, hydration, and even sleeping with a heating pad. Nothing worked long-term. Then his granddaughter, who's studying nutrition, encouraged him to try eating steamed spinach 3 to 4 times a week, exactly as described. Within 2 weeks, his nighttime cramps nearly vanished. "I'm sleeping like I did in my 40s, he told her. "My legs aren't screaming at me anymore." When shopping, choose spinach with deep green, crisp leaves. Avoid yellowed or wilted bunches. The already lost most of their nutrients. If fresh spinach isn't in season, plain frozen spinach is a good alternative. Just steer clear of pre-seasoned or creamy versions, which often include too much salt or saturated fat that blocks magnesium absorption. At home, store fresh spinach unwashed in a breathable bag in your fridge's vegetable drawer. Use it within 3 to 4 days for the best results, and always rinse it right before cooking. Want to prep ahead? Lightly steam it, store it in a sealed container, and use it within 48 hours. This one simple habit, steaming and seasoning spinach correctly, could be the small change that brings you more restful sleep, fewer surprise spasms, and more confidence to move through your day. No expensive pills. No drastic diet changes. Just a fresh green leaf, properly prepared. And we're just getting started. Up next, we'll uncover a crunchy, satisfying snack that not only satisfies your taste buds, but also restores key minerals and gives your heart and muscles the support they need, especially if you're over 60. The second powerhouse food I want to share is a small but mighty snack that many people walk past without a second thought: almonds. You might be surprised to learn that one major reason so many seniors continue to experience leg cramps, fatigue, and muscle weakness even when trying to eat healthy is due to an invisible issue: mineral depletion. As we age, our bodies begin to lose vital minerals like magnesium and potassium faster than we can naturally replace them. This happens not just due to aging kidneys, which filter out more nutrients over time, but also because common medications like diuretics can accelerate this loss without warning. This is where almonds shine. These little nuts are rich in magnesium and potassium in forms that your body can absorb easily without the side effects of synthetic supplements. But there's more. Almonds also have a gentle alkalizing effect, helping to neutralize the mild acidity that naturally builds up in your bloodstream with age. That acidity can silently worsen inflammation, stiffness, and joint pain. By simply eating almonds, you're not just nourishing your muscles, you're also helping to protect them from long-term damage. And here's a fascinating detail that many people miss. The healthy fats in almonds act as natural carriers, helping transport minerals across your gut lining more efficiently. Think of them as tiny nutrient rafts, delivering magnesium and potassium where your body needs them most. That's why eating a small handful of almonds daily can be far more effective than taking isolated mineral pills. If you want to try this yourself, be sure to choose whole almonds with the skin still on. That thin brown skin holds powerful antioxidants and polyphenols, natural compounds that improve circulation and reduce inflammation. Whenever possible, go for organic almonds, as conventionally grown ones may contain pesticide residues that interfere with gut health. Here's the best preparation method. Soak 30 grams, about a small handful, of almonds in filtered water for 12 hours at room temperature. Soaking activates natural enzymes and reduces phytates, compounds that block mineral absorption. After soaking, rinse them well and store in the fridge for up to 3 days. For better magnesium uptake, eat them in the morning with a vitamin C-rich fruit, like strawberries or kiwi. But avoid pairing them with dairy. Calcium competes with magnesium for absorption and can blunt the effect. And of course, if you're taking blood thinners or have nut allergies, it's important to check with your doctor first. What's amazing is that many seniors who add almonds to their daily routine report not only fewer cramps, but also smoother digestion, steadier blood pressure, and even less joint discomfort. It's a simple routine with big payoffs, and it doesn't come from a pill bottle, but from nature itself. Coming up next, we'll explore a leafy green that's been revered for centuries as a natural muscle protector and circulatory booster, especially useful if you've been feeling sluggish or stiff. But before we move on, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried almonds to reduce cramps or fatigue? Or maybe you've discovered your own go-to remedy. Leave a comment below. I read every one, and your story might inspire someone else who's struggling. And if you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Forever Health 247. We're here to make healthy aging easier, one food at a time. The third food I want to share with you today might just surprise you because it sounds almost too tasty to be healthy: dark chocolate. Yes, really. While many people think of chocolate as a guilty pleasure or an occasional treat, the right kind of dark chocolate, especially varieties with at least 85% cocoa, is actually one of nature's richest sources of magnesium, a mineral your muscles and nerves rely on daily. What sets dark chocolate apart is its powerful combination of magnesium and a natural compound called theobromine. Theobromine helps relax blood vessels and improve circulation, which is especially helpful for reducing the frequency and intensity of those frustrating nighttime leg cramps that many seniors struggle with. Magnesium itself supports muscle recovery, nerve function, and even sleep quality, three things that tend to decline with age. In fact, a study out of the University of Lausanne found that older adults who consumed just 20 grams of high cocoa dark chocolate 3 times a week experienced a 68% reduction in nighttime cramps within 1 month. That's a remarkable result for such a small addition to your routine. But here's the catch: not all chocolate is created equal. Many commercial chocolate bars are packed with added sugars, hydrogenated fats, and artificial ingredients that cancel out the benefits. That's why it's important to look for single-origin dark chocolate, meaning the cocoa beans come from one specific region, like Ghana, Ecuador, or Madagascar, which tends to preserve more of the natural magnesium and antioxidants your body needs. How you prepare it matters, too. Instead of eating it cold straight from the wrapper, try gently melting 2 small squares, about 20 grams, at a low temperature no more than 113 degrees Fahrenheit, 45 degrees Celsius. This improves the bioavailability of magnesium by as much as 30%, making it easier for your body to absorb. To boost the effect even more, stir in a pinch of Himalayan pink salt. Its trace minerals create a synergistic effect that enhances magnesium uptake and supports electrolyte balance. Keep your dark chocolate stored in a cool, dry cabinet, not in the fridge, since moisture can compromise its structure and flavor. When enjoyed a few afternoons a week, melted dark chocolate becomes more than a treat. It's a comforting ritual that can lead to steadier energy, improved sleep, and noticeably fewer muscle cramps. Let me share the story of Helen Moore, a 72-year-old avid gardener from Oregon. Helen had been dealing with restless legs and painful nighttime cramps that kept her tossing and turning. She'd tried muscle rubs and stretching, even over-the-counter magnesium supplements, but nothing seemed to help long-term. On a friend's suggestion, she began melting a small piece of high-quality dark chocolate with a sprinkle of sea salt every evening as part of her wind-down routine. Within 2 weeks, her legs felt more relaxed, and her sleep improved dramatically. "I never thought chocolate could be medicine," she laughed, "but it's the first thing that's worked for me." Stories like Helen's remind us that sometimes the most effective remedies come not from a pharmacy, but from something as simple and enjoyable as food. The key is choosing quality over quantity. The darker the chocolate, the better the results, and a little mindful preparation makes all the difference. Now, as we move into our fourth food, we'll explore a root vegetable that not only improves blood flow to your legs, but also helps reverse age-related muscle decline. But before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried dark chocolate for muscle cramps or circulation? Or maybe you have a favorite bedtime ritual that helps you relax. Share your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one, and your story could help someone else on their journey. The fourth food I want to bring to your attention is one that's often overlooked in many American kitchens, yet it holds remarkable benefits for muscle health and nighttime leg cramps: pumpkin seeds. Also known as pepitas, these small, green seeds may look humble, but they pack an incredible nutritional punch. If you find yourself waking up with painful calf cramps or dealing with twitchy, restless legs throughout the day, a small handful of pumpkin seeds could be one of the simplest and most effective additions to your routine. What makes pumpkin seeds so valuable, especially for seniors, is their high magnesium content. Just 1/4 cup delivers nearly half of your daily magnesium needs, and you don't need pills, powders, or complicated shakes to get it. But it's not just about magnesium. These seeds are also rich in zinc, potassium, and plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, a powerful combination that helps keep your muscles relaxed, nerves firing properly, and even supports heart and brain health. Together, these nutrients form a natural defense against the sudden spasms, fatigue, and circulation issues that many older adults experience as they age. In fact, research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that seniors who consumed pumpkin seeds daily experienced a significant reduction in muscle cramps and reported better sleep quality within just 6 weeks. They also noted improved circulation and reduced swelling in their lower legs, something especially important for those with poor venous return or sedentary lifestyles. However, not all pumpkin seeds are created equal. Many store-bought varieties are roasted in vegetable oils and coated with excess salt, which can diminish their benefits and even add strain to your heart. For the best results, look for raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds, preferably organic, and store them in an airtight container in a cool, dry place to preserve their delicate, healthy fats. Preparation is refreshingly simple. You can eat them straight out of the bag, sprinkle them over oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, or add a crunch to your salads. To unlock even more nutrients, soak them overnight in filtered water with a pinch of sea salt. This soaking process helps activate natural enzymes, which boosts digestibility and mineral absorption, especially the magnesium your muscles are craving. Let me tell you about Mr. James Porter, a 74-year-old former firefighter from Georgia. For years, James dealt with nightly cramps that made it nearly impossible to sleep through the night. After hearing about pumpkin seeds from a neighbor, he decided to give them a try. He began soaking 1/4 cup each night and adding them to his morning cereal. Within 2 weeks, the cramping eased. After a month, James said he was sleeping through the night again, and he even noticed he had more stamina on his morning walks. "I never thought something so small could make such a big difference," he told me. Stories like James's are a powerful reminder that sometimes the best remedies are the most natural and accessible. Pumpkin seeds are affordable, easy to prepare, and can be seamlessly added to almost any meal. With consistent use, they can support healthy magnesium levels, ease leg cramps, and even boost your overall vitality. The fifth food I'd love to share with you today is one that might surprise you: quinoa. While it's often seen as just another trendy superfood, quinoa has been cultivated in South America for over 5,000 years and offers powerful benefits for seniors, especially when it comes to muscle health and magnesium balance. What makes quinoa stand out is not just its impressive nutrition profile, but how easily it can fit into your everyday meals, especially if you're looking for natural ways to prevent leg cramps. For starters, 1 cooked cup of quinoa provides about 120 milligrams of magnesium, which is nearly 1/3 of your daily needs. That's a huge win for such a small serving. Magnesium is crucial for relaxing muscles, improving nerve function, and preventing those sudden nighttime cramps that leave so many older adults frustrated and exhausted. But quinoa doesn't stop there. It's also rich in potassium, iron, and perhaps most impressively, it's a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids, a rare quality in plant-based foods. These amino acids are key for muscle repair and recovery, especially as we age and our bodies naturally lose muscle mass. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging found that seniors who ate quinoa at least 4 times per week experienced a 50% reduction in nighttime leg cramps after just 6 weeks. Many also reported less morning stiffness, better flexibility, and an overall sense of increased energy. But like any powerful food, preparation matters. One common mistake is skipping the rinsing step. Quinoa has a natural coating called saponin, which can cause bloating and reduce mineral absorption if not washed off. Always rinse your quinoa thoroughly under cold water before cooking. For added flavor and nutrition, cook it in low-sodium vegetable broth instead of plain water. Right before serving, a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil and a squeeze of fresh lemon juice can help make the magnesium more bioavailable, giving your body even more of what it needs. Quinoa is incredibly versatile. You can enjoy it warm as a side dish, toss it cold into a salad, or even make a hearty breakfast bowl by topping it with blueberries, walnuts, and a dash of cinnamon. It's easy to digest and gentle on the stomach, perfect for seniors with sensitive digestion. Let me tell you about MS. Carol, a 70-year-old former librarian from New Mexico. For years, she battled persistent leg cramps and low energy, especially after walking or gardening. After switching from white rice to quinoa just a few times a week, she noticed significant improvements. Within a month, her cramps became rare, and she said she felt stronger, steadier, and more confident on her feet. Her words? "I never thought something so simple could help so much." If you've never tried quinoa before, now is the perfect time. It's a simple, delicious, and powerful way to support your magnesium levels and help regain control over your comfort and mobility. And before we wrap up, I want to leave you with something truly practical, because let's be honest, even if you're eating all the right magnesium-rich foods and following a balanced diet, a painful leg cramp can still catch you off guard. It often happens in the dead of night, when you're warm under the covers and the last thing you want to do is jump out of bed. That's why, in this final section, I'm sharing a science-backed, bedside remedy you can do immediately to stop a cramp in its tracks and save your sleep. Trust me, this could make all the difference tonight. Let me walk you through what I call my emergency cramp protocol, a reliable sequence of steps used by both professionals and everyday people like you and me. The first step is what I call the 30-second reflex maneuver. The moment you feel that cramp creeping in, whether it's your calf locking up or your foot curling painfully, swing your legs over the bed and press your bare foot firmly onto a cold floor. The chill stimulates nerve reflexes that help the muscle begin to relax. Then, take slow, careful steps, gently shifting your weight to the cramped leg while keeping the knee slightly bent. Studies show this is often more effective than immediately trying to stretch, which can actually make the pain worse. Step 2 is the fast-acting hydration shot, and this one has saved me personally more than once. A few years ago, I woke up with the worst cramp in my right calf. I could barely breathe from the pain. But I remembered this mix: a glass of warm water, a pinch of pink Himalayan salt for essential minerals, a teaspoon of raw honey for potassium, and the juice of a quarter lemon to boost magnesium absorption. I stirred it together, held the first sip in my mouth for 10 seconds, then swallowed. Within minutes, I felt the muscles start to relax. Now, I always keep those ingredients nearby, especially during warmer months when dehydration strikes faster. The third step is acupressure. If you've never tried this, it might sound odd, but it can truly work wonders. Focus on two specific points. The first, called Susan Lee, is about 4 fingers below your kneecap and slightly off to the outer side. The second is located right in the middle of your calf, between the 2 muscle bundles. During a cramp, apply firm, steady pressure to each spot for about 10 to 15 seconds, breathing deeply as you do. This technique helps disrupt pain signals and often allows the muscle to unlock. Then comes emergency thermal therapy, a smart use of heat and cold to settle the muscle. Wrap a warm, not hot, water bottle in a towel and hold it against the cramped area for 30 seconds. Follow immediately with an ice pack for 20 seconds. Repeat this heat-cold cycle 3 times. This method boosts circulation and soothes irritated nerve endings. But please be cautious. Some common mistakes can make things worse. For example, never yank or stretch a cramping muscle with force. It might seem helpful in the moment, but it can cause tiny tears that slow your recovery. And while a hot bath might sound tempting, especially at night, jumping into one right after a cramp can increase inflammation and leave you sore the next day. Once the pain subsides, you're not quite done. Start your recovery routine. Walk gently for about 5 minutes to restore normal blood flow to the area. Then hydrate with magnesium water. Dissolve 1 sachet of magnesium chloride in a liter of filtered water and sip it throughout the day. To wrap it all up, apply a green clay compress to the muscle for about 20 minutes. This natural remedy helps ease lingering tension, draw out inflammation, and prevent future cramps. These steps might seem simple, but they're backed by science and real-world experience. When followed consistently, they can make a major difference in your comfort, your sleep, and your peace of mind. I speak from experience, not just as someone passionate about senior health, but as someone who once suffered regular cramps until I learned how to listen to my body. Here's some advice I wish I'd learned earlier. Don't wait for the cramp to hit before you act. Start your day with good hydration. Include magnesium-rich foods like spinach, almonds, pumpkin seeds, and avocados, and be mindful of electrolyte balance, especially if you're taking medications that can deplete minerals. Take a gentle evening walk, do light stretching before bed, and keep your hydration shot ingredients ready. So let me ask you, which of these steps are you most excited to try? Or maybe you've already tried something that worked wonders for you. Share your experience in the comments. It might be the very tip that helps someone else tonight. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up to help more seniors discover these tools. And if someone you care about wakes up suffering from nighttime cramps, share this video with them. A few small changes can mean the difference between a sleepless night and peaceful rest. Take care of your body. You deserve to sleep well and wake up strong. I sincerely wish you who have supported this video to always be healthy. Just 1 or 2 sentences in this video help your life. I feel satisfied. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and see you in the next videos.